your host with the most Locum 23, joining me for Mr. Devil, Chapter 7. Do what? You heard me. Come up here. I'm afraid I can't. Of course you can. You should come to Earth because you'll feel alone without me. I love you. Even though you hurt me, you and I get along very well. I know you have feelings for me, and I love you, Andrew. I love you too, Mika. Come here then, so we can live together. I couldn't live outside of hell even if I wanted to. Is there something you aren't telling me? Inhaling deeply, you try to maintain a positive attitude and ignoring your intuition. My presence on Earth upsets the delicate balance between good and evil. I can't be up there for more than a few months without bringing death and destruction to all. You gulp as he says those words. You suddenly realize the mortal and moral complications your relationship faces. So you and I can't be together? Unless you take me back to hell? No, I've told you I don't want you to do that. I already hurt you, and I don't know if I'll hurt you again. It's in my nature. Maybe I have to accept that the devil is meant to be alone and hated by everyone. No one deserves to be alone. A beautiful, strong, confident girl like you doesn't need someone like me. His voice shakes as your sniffles fill the room. Can you promise me one thing? Nodding, you wipe away your tears. Please don't get back together with Reese out of pure loneliness. He's a monster and doesn't deserve a princess like you. I won't, Andrew. I couldn't. Not after learning what true love is like you. Crossing your hands over your chest, you wait for his reply in vain. He is gone. A couple weeks pass and you haven't heard from Andrew. I wonder if he ever thinks about me. Just then you hear a knock on your front door. Who could that be? I hardly ever get any guess. You hurry to the hallway trying to guess who would want to see you. Slowly opening the door, you discover a female figure standing out on the front stoop. Tara. She ducks inside, slams the door, and puts a hand over your mouth to quiet you. Shh! I shouldn't be here. What do you mean? To your surprise, she grabs you by the shoulders and looks you right in the eyes. You want to see Andrew, right? Yeah, of course I do. But he's the one who doesn't want to see me. Tara starts to shake you vigorously, startling you. What in Hades, Mika? Are you stupid or what? Huh? He is falling apart without you. Your mouth opens wide as you stare at her, without so much as taking a breath. I don't understand. He told me I was better off without him. Well, hello, he was lying. How could you be so blind? Time for you to see it with your own eyes. What? Before you can grab, I was gonna say gasp, and then it's like, grasp what's going on. Tara grabs your hand and drags you outside. And for a couple of minutes, Tara never letting go of your hand. She leads you to the same dark alley where you met Andrew for the first time. Tara, you owe me an explanation. Why are we even here? Andrew's not doing so well. I'm too scared to care what's happening with Andrew. I don't even want to hear some more bad news. During the past month, I've been nothing but depressed. I understand how frustrating your life may be right now, but you have to put your sorrows aside. Andrew needs you. And I am going to do whatever it takes to save my highness, the devil. She hurries to the nearest brick wall. A series of numbers magically appear when Tara taps on it. You're not surprised to see her choosing the number 6-3 times in rapid succession as the password. Oh my gosh. A giant black hole has appeared in the wall. Come on, follow me. Taking you by the arm, Tara walks you through what was a wall. You're whisked away along a dark corridor and find yourself inside a familiar castle. I never thought I'd say this, but it feels good to be back in hell. You call out joyfully for your lover. Andrew! There's no answer. Putting both of your hands around your mouth, you yell louder. Andrew! I'm here! You and Tara exchange worried looks while waiting for a reply. Nothing. I don't understand it. He was here this morning. As you walk through the hallways, you stumble upon 3 servants you overheard a week ago, where you still lived in hell. Hey you, have you seen Mr. Devil? No. I haven't seen him all day. Nope. You can tell something is odd by the way their eyes avoid yours. I don't want to dig too deep. Catch Char's eye. She clearly doubts them, but you shrug, letting her know that you don't want to press the issue. Okay, you can go. Tsk. Don't talk to us that way. We're not your servants. I am the oldest servant here, so when Mr. Devil isn't around, I represent him. They roll their eyes as they leave, murmuring. I guess we're not going to find Andrew anytime soon. I'm sorry, Mika. You look exhausted. Why don't you spend the night? That's a great idea, Tara. Maybe Andrew will be back by morning. You curl up on the bed when you once shared with Mr. Devil. You can't stop thinking about him. I think he is in danger. It might sound crazy, but Andrew and I have a special connection. We've shared it from the very moment we met, and with time it grew stronger. I can feel he might be in trouble. I shouldn't have left him alone. What if he made a deal with another supernatural being? One that allows him to forget about me permanently. They can do that sort of thing, right? Try to stay awake, but the search, the wait, the worry have worn you out. You fall asleep until the next morning when... Why is there an angel in hell? Mika! Wake up. Startled, awake, terrified. An incredible handsome man, the polar opposite of Andrew, is in looks, stands at the foot of the bed. Who are you? I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. I'm Chris, Andrew's brother. You look nothing like Andrew. I'll take that as a compliment. I'm an angel, not a demon like my brother. Do you know where Andrew is? Yes, I do. Well, if you're an angel, does that mean Andrew is... Oh, no. He's fine. I'm here because I need to warn you. Warn me about what? The laws of our world are not the same as yours. Magics, which is what magical beings like me and Andrew are called, we can't have relationships with human beings. Why? What happens? If discovered, they are dire consequences for all involved. I will allow Andrew to fill you in on the rest. He gives you a somber look before disappearing. Seconds later, someone opens the bedroom door. Andrew! His face lights up as you jump on him, wrapping your arms around his neck. My princess, I missed you so much. I was so worried about you. What are you doing here? I didn't expect you to find you in hell. Tara brought me. She was concerned about you. I was handling some business. No need to fret. Really? Because I'm definitely upset. I just heard that we can't be together because I'm not a magic person? Ah, I see my brother has paid you a visit. Is it true? Technically, yes. And what would happen if someone finds out? We would be sentenced to death. That's because you're not allowed to make a Niflheim, and I don't understand that. I really don't understand that. Niflheims are something that are spoken throughout time. And it's not permitted. It's not permitted for an angel to be with a human. It's not permitted for a demon to be with a human. It's not really permitted for either side to interfere. And that's why everyone's like, oh, prayers to, those prayers don't do shit, folks. I'm sorry. I hate to be that cynical. And that's my personal opinion. Please respect that. But if you want to change something, you have to be... God gave you free will, if you believe in such a thing. The God, not the free will. You actually have free will. It's like right now on my desk, I have a cup of coffee, and I have a thing of tea. I have free will to choose, do I want tea right now, or do I want coffee? And you may say, well, he likes coffee the most. Well, no, you know what? Because tea helps me wet my whistle more so than coffee. Sweet tea. I don't care about the consequences. I missed you too much, and I won't make the same mistake twice. It's my fault. I should have told you about this law. Don't worry, though. I know how to fix it. Now come here. Lifting you up like a doll, Andrew lays you on the bed and presses his lips against yours. I want you now. I don't care if it's against the laws of my world. Mother, you just literally said you doesn't care about the consequences. We can't do this. Torn. You push him away. I don't think it's a good idea to spend the night together. Of course it isn't. Start to trail kisses along your neck, making you moan. Andrew, stop. We should wait until we find a way for us to be safe. But this could be the last time we have like this. In that case, shut up and kiss me. You yank his shirt over his head and unzip his pants while he undresses you in a flash. You will never forget this night, Mika. Prove it. I don't know. So with that being said, I like this music. It actually reminds me of Lucifer, the TV show. Actually, really, I really like things like this. I like the dark-esque. I like the, I like supernatural things. Let's put it that way. I'm fascinated by them. Vampires, werewolves, just hell in and of itself. I'm not so much as fascinated with heaven. It's this prissy place. Just has tons of light. It's prissy. It's just wonderful. You'll meet everyone you loved when they go there, and I'm sitting there going, really? Do I really want to meet my family? No. If any of them actually made it to heaven, that is, because most of them are pieces of... Okay. I really don't. There's only maybe 2 people I can think of that I actually give a crap about in heaven. And they live questionable lives. Let's put it that way. It's funny because I'm actually supposedly the innocent one in my family, and yet I have such thoughts that you would not even understand. With that being said, I hope y'all did enjoy the video. Feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. Hopefully my differentiation and difference of opinion of heaven and hell and all the goody two-shoe crap doesn't offend you. Do keep in mind, I respect people's opinions. If you believe wholeheartedly in the power of God, well, God be with you. Otherwise, if you don't, well, welcome to the club. If you believe in something other, because there is many other religions out in the world, I respect that as well. Until next time, remember to head down description below. There's plenty of links there. And thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Be well. Peace.